Dr. Deepak Haldipur, who's conducted surgeries or treated maximum number of patients of black fungus in the state of Karnataka. Doctor, we're looking at concerning trends where not typical symptoms in all black fungus cases. Earlier it was understood that maybe those with diabetes or those who are immunocompromised, but now we're seeing people who are absolutely fit, who are young, who possibly didn't even know that they had COVID unless they did an antibody test, have now landed up with black fungus. So what's the worrying trend here?
Actually, I want to clear the myths. Number one, I have done the maximum surgeries in the state for mucormycosis. I have seen the maximum number of outpatients for mucormycosis. Now, the thing is, one thing, we have seen mucormycosis in patients who were treated at home. They have only taken tablets. They have not got admitted in any hospital. They have not taken any oxygen, any humidified oxygen.
No steroids as well.
No, yes. And number two, till this COVID everything came, you notice two things. Even before people, diabetics were getting admitted to ICU, we were giving steroids for status asthmaticus, other brain surgeries. They were not getting this.
Correct.
This is not due to steroids. That's what we thought initially. No.
Yeah.
One common factor, I see three things in this. Number one, the mutant COVID virus. We gave the same treatment to COVID last year. The first wave, we didn't see any case. It's not that steroids were not given at that time. It's not that oxygen was given at that time. It was not that the water which was used in the humidifier. No, this is a myth. The three common things in the largest series I have seen. Number one, the mutant COVID virus. Number two, most of these people are not vaccinated. They have not received the vaccine. I'm still going through these numbers. I should be able to come with more information about this. And finally, remember, mucor is in the air. You are breathing it, I am breathing it, he is breathing it. The nasal immunity is low in those people, and those people are getting it. So why is the nasal immunity low in Indians? Is it because we have been steaming ourselves to glory from morning to evening? See, because
Doctor, there is one case where the man has no diabetes. He's been very fit. He says he's never had steroids in his life. He's never had oxygen in his life.
You are speaking my language. It is the mutant COVID virus. Please go back and ask him two more questions. Has he taken both the doses of vaccine?
No.
That is one. Second, ask him whether he's been steaming himself looking at some WhatsApp messages and other all mixopathy people telling things. According to me, three factors I have seen. COVID is a must. The test may be negative, but the infection is positive. And it is the mutant virus. That is definite. Number three, look at their vaccination status. And please ask each patient whether they have been steaming themselves to avoid the corona morning to night.
Right.
And
Is that how you justify that 70% of the mucormycosis cases in the world is from India? Is only because of...
See, if you steam 10 times in a day with hot steam, hoping that COVID will not get you, what will happen to the nasal cilia, the mucosal activity? Isn't it? According to me, with the large numbers I have seen, and by the way, one good news for the public, since yesterday afternoon, now I am seeing a dip in the number of cases coming in. Maybe it's a delayed effect of the lockdown which is working well.
Okay.
Basically, yes.
So, but
I still feel public should not get scared. We are a very large population, Nabila. See, we are 6 crores. 6 crore population. How many mucormycosis are we seeing?
Undoubtedly, but the cases that were ideally 100 initially have now become 700 in the state of Karnataka itself.
Yeah,
Pan-India, we're looking at close to 9,000 cases.
Nabila, media should have some responsibility. What is 700 in a population?
Let me tell you one thing. You yourself say that early detection is cure.
Yes,
so if we don't alert...
Then we should talk about the science and how to detect it early.
Okay, a quick word of advice, sir. How do you detect it early?
These are not numbers. These are human beings. Isn't
No
it?
doubt, sir. A
Yes.
quick word of advice on how do you detect it early, because early detection is the key to curing.
The most important thing is patients should look for one-sided pain. And it's not some vague pain. When you listen to so much of my material, you start imagining pain as well. It is a severe neuralgic pain which doesn't allow you to sleep.
Right.
And number two, facial swelling and clear-cut swelling, not something you see in the mirror and see a doubtful swelling. And number three, the diminished or blurring of vision and one eye popping out. Keep looking for this. You have the smallest doubt, meet the nearest TNT.
Sir, but medications is a serious concern, shortage.
I told this 10 days back. But now luckily both the central and state governments have taken up this task. I heard, I don't know, I don't have an official communication, but
do
I
you
heard,
have sufficient-
but I heard that they are taking stock of the entire things. For your information, nobody in India, no hospital in India has sufficient amphotericin B as of now. But government, I think, is working on real fast pace. We should get it very shortly.